Position sizing is important in trading to protect your capital and to make sure that the trade is sized up exactly with how much risk you want to put on the table and how much profit you need to see on that trade. So on position sizing, this is a trade I'm currently in. I entered this on late Sunday night. This is pound US dollar, and as you can see by these numbers, there's a 35 pip stop, and that is 1% risk of my total account. So to keep it simple, if you're trading a $100,000 account, this amount of risk would represent $1,000. So your 1% risk is $1,000 on a $100,000 account. This trade's profit target is at 20%. So if this trade were to hit profit target, that would be $20,000. Right now it's currently running roughly 5%. But this video is to show you how to size up a trade like this to get the correct risk and the correct profit target set on your broker. So no matter what kind of risk you want to take, 1%, 2%, I always trade 1%. And if this is new to you on how much you risk, really just research probability and risk reward and what kind of trades you want to take, because I always want to target a risk reward greater than 1-to-1. So if I'm going to risk 1%, I want the trade to have potential to make 2% or more, so that probability will play out in my favor. So let's go to a different example, and let's say this is a 1-hour chart. This is where I size all my positions on every trade I take. I do most of my analysis on the higher time frames to see what I'm interested in, and then go down to the lower time frames for the timing and position sizing. So this is EuroCAD. Let's just say we are liking this for a short. I am not taking this trade. I'm not taking this live with you all. This is just an example for position sizing. So to do it correctly, I need to know where my stop is going to be. So this is a Fibonacci retracement. I have a video on that. This is a short position tool, and again, this is just for an example, but let's say we want our stop at 0.75. So let's say 45 pips. And let's say our target, let's just take them all the way down to these lows, just for example. So that's roughly 3.5%. And if you don't see this number right here, that's 3.46 times this amount, your stop amount. So if you correctly position your stop to 1%, this would be 3.46% currently. And you can go in and obviously edit those to make them exact numbers. So if we really wanted 45 pips, we'd do 450. And if we wanted the profit level or entry price, you can tune that to be exactly how you want to enter the trade. But For our example, this will work. So this is going to be Euro CAD short with a 45 pip stop, and we're going to say 155 pip target. That 1547 below my cursor, that's 154.7 pips. So let's go back and change that to 155. Okay, so now we've got a 155 pip target with a 45 pip stop. Now I'm going to go to just a quick calculator. This is myfxbook.com/Forex calculators /position size. So just go to myfxbook and you can see right here, home, Forex calculators, go to position size. And for this example, we're just going to have a $100,000 account. We're going to risk 1%, and our stop loss was 45 pips on the Euro CAD short. We are going to switch our currency pair to Euro CAD, calculate, which it does automatically. I think, let's make sure it is doing it. Yep. So, depending on how your broker is set up, these are the important numbers, units and lots. But now that we have the amount that we have to risk on this pair for 45 pips at a $100,000 account for 1%. So let's, since we're right here, let's say at the end of the month you profit $5,000. For the next month, you're going to want to put, now I have a $105,000 account. So you want to continually change this so that you're always risking 1%. So this, I am using a demo account just for this example. This is on IG's trading platform. You can get your own demo account if you're new, but this is just for an example. So I already have EuroCAD, and we're going to sell it short. And the position size is right here, the 2.969 lots. So each broker is going to look a little different, but on this one, IG, you can see this order. This is a limit order. So a limit order would be if you had a specific price you wanted the trade to be triggered in at, and you were going to be off the charts. So you can set it here, and it's just an order that will trigger whenever price hits whatever level you set. This tab here goes to a market order, which is 90% or more of the trades I take. It's just a live, you click a button and you get in at the current price. So this is what I'm going to use for the example. You can see right here the lots. This goes to 2 decimal places. So on this, obviously we have 3, so you can round this up to 2.97 lots. So I'm going to put that right here. 2.97 lots. Sell EuroCAD at 2.97 lots. In order for your position size to be correct, you need to put the correct stop loss in. So we're 45 pips away, there's a stop loss. Take profit was 155 pips. So this is how you would enter it on the broker to get the proper risk reward. Every broker is going to look a little bit different, but this is the general idea on how to get your position size correctly so that you know how much you're risking, how much you stand to gain and profit on that trade, so that you can have a correct risk reward model in your trading plan, so that you're not trading blind on how much money you're risking, how much money you can make. This is very important, and people make it too confusing. It's very simple, as you can see. There are ways you can hand calculate it. It's not hard to figure out, but I just use this calculator so that I can do it quick and know it's right. Again, we all just make mistakes. It's not hard to make a math mistake on the fly when you're trying to get into a trade. So I always just use this position size calculator. I'm sure there's others out there. This is just the one I use. And once all this is set, you just confirm the trade. And once I confirm, let's go ahead and place the trade. I always go and look at the chart on the broker just to make sure it looks like TradingView did whenever I entered. And as you can see, there's where the price was entered. Here's the stop around 1.565, and here's the profit target at 1.544. So let's go back to this, and you can see it is correctly sized in. And you can go ahead and fine tune once you have the numbers on your broker for your live trade. You can go back and edit your position size on TradingView to the actual numbers that you got in at, so that you're looking at a more accurate position size tool on TradingView or whatever software you're using. So again, this was not a real trade. I was just using this as an example, but I hope this helps those of you that are a little confused on how to risk a certain amount of money and target a certain amount on trading currencies. So post in the comments if you have any questions, and I will be happy to help.